just pull the pin.
You can talk?
I know. This place is nuts.
Oh my god, this is one of my top 3 fantasies.
Fionna the pin.
Oh, my name's Fox. Thinking of Fox. I'm loving this show. Like, what episode 1 and 2 were obviously really good, and I didn't really have too much to say about. Other than LSP, I hate more as a human than I do as a giant floating lump thing. And even then, I still hate her/him a lot. Probably more as a human. Because at least the other time he's just a he's like a silly thing. But in any case, I like this a lot. And also, it's weird because this show is kind of like a reboot / prequel / like origin story for Fionna and Cake. A little bit. Like, one, we do find out in the next episode that no, that's not it. That Prismo created Fionna and Cake. Like, he's your original quote unquote creator.
There he is.
I just realized I just realized this has to happen after the main show because he has his demon sword or the Night of Spear sword.
There he is.
And a robot arm.
Dog person.
Lots of wishes, lots of worlds. The time room is the perch from which I keep my eye on the resulting multiverse.
Okay, keep going.
I used to
I love Fiona's voice.
really like my job. But after eons of making stuff for others, I wondered what it would be like to make something for myself.
So basically, he created his own little universe and then hid it inside Simon's head. And it is kind of funny when he talks about.
I'll need a badass sword, and everyone needs a best friend. Oh, cats are cool. And now, just to put them in a big old treehouse on a grassy field in a magical world. Done. Huh. Shit, did I just copy Finn and Jake?
And pretty much brings up all of the things. I want to go back. Pretty much this episode was set up for everything with Cake getting her voice back with one of the voice modulator things that Rainicorn had. Which also a little animation error. It showed like a cat on the symbol thing before they actually switched at one point. But Fionna travels through magical ice thing, gets to and is having a blast. Little girl, it has no idea that this was actually Fionna, gives her hat. Also, Fionna kicks butt.
I showed up late. What are we doing?
Yeah! Eat rocks! I kick ass!
Yeah, you do.
This whole deal just feels so right.
Because also, the thing... Because, again, I say it's like a prequel / origin story / still a sequel, because technically speaking, Fionna and Cake did go on all the adventures we had seen before, even like the episodes that we've seen with Fionna and Cake that Ice King wrote, which turns out Prismo just really downloaded his stories into Ice King's brain and, pretty much download that universe into his brain. Fionna and Cake, all those did happen, but we find out next episode that when Simon got, cured of Ice King's madness, with him becoming normal, so did the world around him became normal. Which, again, kind of talks about how I said last episode, how the two worlds seem tied, where they seem to be opposites. Fionna and Cake want a magical world, Simon wants a normal world, and the reason why those things kind of are happening in those similar fashion is because those two worlds are connected through Simon. And Fionna and Cake pretty much... Oh
my gosh, you really are Fionna and Cake.
And, I don't know, it's, but obviously these guys actually don't remember any of that. But they don't remember any of that. Prismo later explains it. But as we see stuff like Fionna getting her hat from her biggest fan here. We see Cake gaining her powers and shape and everything from Prismo in the next episode. Then we also see Fionna getting her outfit saying yeah, it is like in a video game where you can upgrade. It's along the lines of it feels like a new beginning while also still being a sequel. What the hell do they call the? Is it a requel where it's a reboot but also a sequel? Like, honestly, I'm kind of hoping there's gonna be more Fionna and Cake after this. Like, screw it. Like, have on HBO Max, give us an entire Adventure Time again, but now Fionna and Cake's new multiverse bat things. Also, while this is all going on too, there's a bounty hunter going after Prismo, who he captures gods and seals them away within these little Digimon eggs, and they become like Digimon pixels. And I'm like, all right, that's kind of cool.
Adventure? Well. Aw, my hat.
It's just how that episode ends too. But pretty much,
That's us! Yeah, totally. You had adventure, you had romance,
DJ Flame!
you had friends.
Gary. Marshall's a vampire.
also Marshall still has his vampire bites in the I'll just call it the coffee shop AU. The coffee shop AU. He still has the vampire bites on his neck.
Wow, we look so happy.
Also, this whole
You knew
time.
my life was supposed to be magic.
Fionna and Cake was real this whole time?
Also, yeah, him just going to depressive spiral is kind of funny. Well, not funny. It's kind of sad, actually. But also, this voice actor is great. And, like, rewatching old shows, I've seen, like, where his voice... Like, I remember his voice perfectly from the Batman as the Penguin, which he's really good at. But then also, I didn't know until I rewatched Transformers Animated that he voices Starscream. Which, yeah, this guy's voice, he has one of those voices that's so, that's honestly kind of iconic. But I don't know if, other than Ice King, I don't know if, like, any of the other roles he was put in, like, whatever, like, I don't know if anyone else had known, like, that's a lad. But yeah, he does great work, honestly. But Fionna and Cake finally get this stuff, and pretty much they get chased around by the Scarab, who's the bounty hunter. Eventually, Prismo trying to put them back to Simon's head. And I love when Fionna and Cake figure that out. They're like, no, we go where we want. They run away. Go in a big ass circle. Also, Fionna is wearing her shorts now because of walking down with skirts. Walking down with stairs with a skirt. He's like, this is messed up. And Prismo's like, huh, you didn't have that issue when I wrote you in the stories. Which I'm guessing is going to lead to the idea that there are more than just the stories Prismo wrote now. And it's going to go. Also, it ends, I'm pretty sure, in the farm universe when I think Finn wished for no magic. I can't remember. Or where Lich never exists. Also, what is it? Tree Trunk's husband, that guy with I think it was her husband. He pops up and he wants to ask Prismo for a wish. But it's too noisy because of the remote control beeping going crossover event. And he's like, I wish I could think. And Prismo's like, granted. Sends him to a silent... Hold on. Ah, damn it. Is it here? Damn it. It was one of these. Pretty much sends him to a silent film world. Or not silent film, a silent, silent cartoon world. And he just says, can you Prismo? But, like, it's like, they censor it. Also, at one point, Fionna does do, like, this at somebody, which, this means peace. This, I think, in Europe or somewhere, means, like, off. If I remember incorrectly. So... This is great. And they get away with a lot of, like, smaller curses than bigger ones. It's kind of great. I'm going to bring it up there. But the show is fun. I want to see if I can... it might be darker when my next video comes out. When the next video happens. But I'm enjoying this a lot. And honestly, I hope we get more Fionna and Cake. that's the thing. Adventure Time, I feel like, is a show that you could just keep going with like the weirdest ideas, or just because again, like even the original one, that is off center. Even Adventure Time, like the original Adventure Time, the creators, I think obviously later on they go more into it, but in the original Adventure Time, it was just like they would make a small D&D adventure, and then it would base the episode off of that. Like it's kind of great, and that's kind of what I'm doing with Owl Wolf Town a little bit, at least roles wise. But I honestly would like to see more with Fionna and Cake, especially because we see Finn is older too in this. Like, I want to see Finn meet Fionna. I want to see like, you know, maybe they have more adventures and stuff. Maybe there's more. Like, they could totally keep going with more Adventure Time specials or stories and stuff like that. Like, I don't know, it'd be kind of cool. I didn't honestly enjoy it. Because again, I just feel like this show could honestly do that. Also, at one point when the Scarab does break in, and Prismo's like, you know what? No, you're not taking Fionna and Cake. I'm not sending them back. Fionna and Cake go wherever they want. I'm like, hell yeah! And gives them the controller, and also like they use it to teleport away Fionna, Cake, and Simon, because if Simon dies, so does Fiona's world and all her friends. So they teleport to, it looks like the farm world, and Fionna goes, and also like at one point, like they're in the farm field, and Cake turns into like a UFO and kind of just crushes the thing around her, which I'm looking like they really go all out with Cake's, like whenever she changes it, because I'll have her eyes look weird and stuff. I don't know if it's like animation errors or it's just like it's weird. Keep going. Like, I don't know. It's great. But at one point also Simon says like they say, oh, let's just keep pressing buttons and keep universe, because they're trying to get back to Ooh. Fionna and Cake are like, we're not going home. We're going back to Ooh. We want to go back to the magical world. But Simon says like, no, don't keep pressing buttons because you don't know what world you'll go to. What channel connects to our world? I'm like, it's channel 76. You get it? Cartoon Network. Anyways, also they went through. Prismo goes through the. Wait, actually, does he show it in this? No, he doesn't. Okay, pretty much Prismo goes into different universes and kind of disproves one thing, but also does prove it, because there's always been the theory that Flapjack is connected to Adventure Time, because Flapjack kind of was the proto Adventure Time. And from there spawned a lot of shows from that. And then eventually, obviously, Adventure Time was the bigger show that then spawned into a lot. But not Fionna and Cake. But Flapjack is in the multiverse of Adventure Time, which I'm like, that's funny. Also, I just realized that the reason why Fionna and Cake, the only TV show that they could see was Cheers, was because it was all in, that's probably all what Simon watched, I guess. I don't know. But these episodes are great. I'm loving these. I'm loving this show. I can't wait to see more. But tell me in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Sharing videos. I want to see if I can get I want to see if I can make another, because I'm gonna go somewhere for a minute. But like, not like it's not a matter of you. You guys are gonna see it like in 3 days or so from when I'm recording this. Thanks for watching the videos. Hopefully enjoy this, and we will see you later. These are honestly really great. And it's honestly, too, like, the pacing is really good, because I feel like, honestly, like, they're 11-minute episodes, even though it's like, what? Like, it has that same feel when you watch an Adventure Time episode, and it just ends at one point. It's like, huh? Like, no, I want more. And it's kind of great. I want there to be more.